I am Gabriel, which standeth in the presence of God. I stand in the presence of your own God presence, and by the one God we are connected as streamers of light crisscross the galaxies and hold the great Antakarana of life. Now in the holiness of the archangels I come. I come, beloved, because some of you have sullied your garments, even while others have made your garments white, white as snow. So the whiteness is the sign of the saints. The whiteness is the justification of the saints. Let the white fire of God come upon you. Let its piercing rays remove tiny substances that lurk in the folds of your garments, but are never quite removed. I am the angel of the Annunciation, and this is my announcement to you. Take the opportunity to hear my call as I announce to you your assignment. Take the opportunity, beloved, to receive what I have given you in this calling. You must decipher it, you must ponder it, and I shall give you this clue. That which is most important in your life, begin with that and call it your pearl of great price, wherein you have sold all that you have for this one great pearl. And what is the pearl? It is the mother of pearl of your causal body. It contains the 5 secret rays in the very center, and the rays you observe in the outer rings. The pearl of great price, then, is your causal body. And the great price you have paid for this causal body is your service to life, your agony, your raising yourself up and God raising you up to the ecstasy of higher worlds, only to send you back and back again, to go after that karma undone, left behind you, that it must be transmuted. None of us, as angels, archangels, sons of God, Elohim, etc., would recommend that you remain in earth when you have the opportunity to totally balance your karma and to go beyond the 100% by entering the spheres upon spheres of your causal body. The star that differs from the other is the causal body. One star differeth from another. That star, beloved, is yours that is unique. Now understand what a great price you have paid. If indeed you have balanced your karma, you are expanding the rings of the spheres above you. Think of the many saints. Think of the beings of God. Think then how Gautama Buddha can ensoul a planet and much more, how Sanat Kumara and other beings of light may truly endow an entire solar system and beyond and beyond. This is a weight, beloved, but it is a weight of light. As you strive to increase the white fire of God, as you strive in that purity, that wondrous purity of the Queen of Light, the Goddess of Light, the Goddess of Purity, you will come to realize, as we have touched upon earlier in our messages, you will come to the realization that by building and building and building and finally concluding that 100%, and then building the causal body, you will see, whether it is in centuries to come or decades to come or lifetimes to come, you will see how powerful your personal causal body has become. You will see how you have increased the rings, increased the bands, made them stronger, more intense, fiery, how you have put your personal stamp upon your personal causal body. So you have many mansions in your father's house, your mother's house. Now with that great gift, that stupendous sphere of light you have garnered, look then, look back and say, why, I see my comrades, I see my friends, I see my family. I have gone beyond them, and yet as I look back, they have not made such great strides as I have made. I must go back and lift them up. I must introduce them to the many compartments of their own causal body. I must show them that if they would defeat the fallen ones who move across the galaxies, the aliens, those who think of themselves as some sort of gods moving here and there, well, beloved, in this moment, in this day, in this hour, you will come to the place where you do have the empowerment within your own causal body to overturn the most evil forces that pit themselves against the youth of the world and people of all ages. So now you have an additional reason to accelerate the balancing of the karma, to accelerate the expanding of the causal body, all of this while you yet remain in embodiment and must learn a livelihood, earn a livelihood and do this and do that in order to conquer self and see through whatever there is to see through that is keeping you from having your victory. Now there are quite a number of you who are here today, and you have come because you have sought a victory, you have almost reached a victory, but yet somehow it falls apart. It simply crumbles in your hands. What is the problem? You must find this out for yourself. You must understand that you, to have your victory, must figure out why you have losses, why you do not succeed when you think you ought to succeed. Begin at the beginning, beloved, and go back to the altar of God and stay there until you have your answers. It is the only way. If we solve the problem of being for you, or of livelihood, or of what you want to do here and what you want to do there, well, all the merit will be ours, and we desire that all the merit be yours. We are the archangels of God. I shall not reveal to you how many archangels there are throughout the universes. But I tell you, beloved, we are truly God's messengers. We bring messages of hope, of warning, of concern. We bring to you joy and understanding of your Christ self. And we bring to you again that necessity for expanding that causal body, that many fowls of the air may come, and they may alight upon the branches of your tree of life. And these fowls are birds, beloved, and they shall become angels, and they shall become sons and daughters of God. Therefore, let this mighty tree of the seed, as the seed of a mustard seed, grow in your causal body, that there might be room enough for all souls of light, candidates of Luxor, who would make their ascension in this life. Yes, beloved, some of you have gone such a far way in balancing karma that now the messenger must open classes to you whereby we can give you instructions that will take you all the way back to the 100% balancing of your karma. Is this not a joyous thought, beloved? Yes, it is a joyous thought, because is it not so, beloved, that each of us, at any stage of evolution, has the deep desire to bring home life, to nurture life, to give life, to receive life? Would we not, if we could, have many, many children in this community, dozens upon dozens of souls of all ages who have come because of their fiery hearts, their tremendous backgrounds, the purity of being, who can move on so swiftly to those higher dimensions. This is the goal of the Darjeeling Council of the Great White Brotherhood. You may not understand all of this, but understand this, beloved, that your El Moria is determined to see you graduate, and graduate with honors from Earth's schoolroom, and not have to take your tests over again and again, reincarnate, having forgotten all that was past, starting again. Therefore, El Moria and Saint Germain are very determined to create circumstances for many of you to accelerate. This is the reward for service, beloved. Many times you have heard these words, the reward for service is more service. Well, isn't that wonderful, beloved? Can you not accrue merit in this court? Can you not lay that merit at the feet of beloved Saint Germain until this court becomes surely a living cauldron of violet flame passing through you until you wonder where all of that substance went? It went into the flame while you were in ecstasy in the arms, the everlasting arms of Saint Germain and the Ascended Lady Master Portia. Just put yourselves in position, beloved, and they have said, we will do the rest. Just open your mouth and we will do the rest. I will say to you, beloved, that this day can be the most important day of your life if you decide that you will be immortal no matter what, that you will set aside anything that attempts to keep you from that immortality, that you will be here and serve. You will serve in your communities. You will know that you are balancing karma. You will know that the numbers will go up. And by the time the messenger gets to you and all that you have done in service, you should have surely moved up many steps on the ladder, Jacob's ladder, moving toward that great, huge causal body that is above you. If you make your decision this day, beloved, to move all the way with Saint Germain and El Moria, if you do that, this day can be the most important day, the day of your decision to be an immortal. This, then, I leave with you. Decide today to be an immortal, and do not let anything take you from that core purpose of your life. The messenger will stand by you and with you. This is her only and greatest desire for being on earth. As the messenger says, so I, Gabriel, also say, use me, use me, use me while I am here. I, Gabriel, with my beloved Hope, bow to the light within you.